Hey everybody, it's AJ here, and in today's video, we're going to learn how you can sell something on Facebook Marketplace. In today's video, we're going to be putting up an ad for my iPhone 11 Pro Max, but basically you can sell anything you want on Facebook Marketplace. Of course, the first thing you want to go to is facebook.com, and on the left hand side here where you have your name, your friends, you also have the option of Facebook Marketplace. We're going to simply select on the Facebook Marketplace, and here is where you can start searching for items that you may want to buy. Because of my search history, it's got things like computers and games and cameras. And on the left hand side, again, this is where you can browse all items to shop for. You can do some live shopping. You can look at your notifications and your inbox. You can see your account, which is where you have previous things that you have sold, or you have a little blue button here that says create new listing. Because we're wanting to sell something on Facebook Marketplace, we're simply going to go create new listing. Once you've selected the create new listing option, it's going to ask you what kind of item do you want for sale. It also shows you on the left hand side here the active ads you already have up. So you can see here my listings, I have one active ad, and today we're going to add a second one on here. So under the choose listing type, you have four key options. The first one is an item for sale. So this is a single thing like an iPhone or a laptop or a piece of furniture. The second option is a vehicle, so you could be selling a car or a motorbike or a truck or something like that. The third option is selling or renting a house or apartment, so somewhere for you to live in. Or the fourth is actually placing a job opening or a job advert. So again, today we're actually just going to go an item for sale because we're simply selling an iPhone, and we're going to select an item for sale. What loads is in front of you here, what you see is a preview of your listing, how people are going to see it. And on the left hand pane here, where it says item for sale, this allows you to edit your ad. The first thing you want to do is add some photos to your ad. So I've already saved some photos of the phone onto my desktop. If you haven't already, I'd recommend taking some photos and saving them onto your computer. So now you can either simply drag and drop them into this section, or we can select on the option of add photos, and it's going to pop up with our file explorer. I'm going to go to the desktop where the photos are saved, and I've got a folder here called iPhone 11 Pro Max. I'm simply going to open this up, and you can see I have all the photos that I want to load in. I'm not going to be too picky. I'm just going to select all of them, and then I'm just going to open down the bottom, and Facebook is going to upload these photos to the ad. It may take a little bit of time depending on how many photos you have and also how quickly your internet speed is. But once the photos do actually load up, you can rearrange to see which photo shows first. So right now we have a photo of the cover as well as the phone, but I actually want a different photo. So I'm just going to simply grab and drag and drop. So the photo of the phone and the box is the first thing they see, and you can just simply move these around by dragging and dropping. Now if we scroll down a little bit, the first thing it asks for is your title. So we're going to call this a iPhone 11 Pro Max 256 gigabyte. It's simple, it's straight to the point, and it's basically exactly what it is. The price, well, I'm going to put this up for $1,000 because it's in really good condition. It still has all the original packaging. It's always been in the case, and I think $1,000 is a fair price of what most of the other ones are going for. Under the category, it sees the name of the title you've put in, and it gives you some options already. You can drop this down and you can pick a category by yourself, but I think the AI was smart enough to tell me that yeah, it actually falls under mobile phones. So I'm going to select on mobile phones. And then of course you have the condition where we're going to drop down this little arrow here, and I'm going to say it is used, but it's like new because it's always been in the case and it really is in brand new condition. And now I can add a bit of a description. Pick up only. So I like to say pick up only when I don't want to be shipping things around, because it lets them know in the ad, hey, they're going to have to come and pick it up. On the right hand side here, you can actually see the pickup location. You can change this later on, but right now we're just going to have the pickup location as my area, and we're going to keep editing this ad. So it's going to be list as in stock, or we can list it as a single item. So if it's in stock, it's where you're selling multiple things. I'm just going to list as a single item, so it only means we only have one iPhone to sell. And it's going to ask compatible cell phone, so this helps narrow down the kind of phone that it is. I'm going to see if there's any iPhone 11 Pros. Simply iPhone 11. I'm just going to select this here, and then optional things like the watch and the band materials and the colors. And then you can add in things like the product tags. So this is where you can type things like iPhone 11. You hit the comma to separate the tag, iPhone 11 Pro Max, iPhone 11 Pro Max 256 gigabyte, iPhone 11 Pro Max 256 gigabyte midnight green. And basically adding tags will allow people's search results to help find the product that you're selling, because if someone types in iPhone 11, iPhone 11 Pro Max, iPhone 11 Pro Midnight Green, anything like that, it's going to help your search result pop up first. Then of course you can add the SKU if you know the retail SKU of the device. I'm not going to bother putting that here. And then of course you can choose the location. My location is actually set for Sydney, and it actually basically knows where I am because I've allowed Facebook to know my location through the app. You can choose to boost the listing after you publish it, which means you can pay Facebook some advertising dollars and they will advertise your ad to more people. I'm not going to put any money into this because I think an iPhone sells quite quickly anyway. And then of course you have the option of hiding this from your friends, or you can make it visible. I don't mind if my friends see my ad, but I'm just going to double check here. Everything to me looks okay on the left hand side. On the right hand side in the center of our page, we can actually see the preview of the ad. You've got the title, you've got the condition, you've got the details, you've got the little description that we've put in, and we've got the tags and location. This looks good to me. I'm simply going to go next, and then I can choose where I'm going to add it. So I could put it into the marketplace, which is the first option that is ticked, but then I can also post it into other groups that I'm a part of. So I could post it into, say, the Inner West, and I could post it to, say, the Bondi local group, and this will give it visibility to people that not only search for it on the marketplace, but it also advertises the groups that I'm a part of to help make more of a connection to the people that, you know, I have shared interests with. I'm not going to post it anyway but marketplace for now, and then I'm simply just going to go publish. Cool, so you can see it's popped up saying new notification that you can create another listing if you want to, but that also tells me that after it loads, you can see my ad is now published. It's going to reload onto the page of all of my listings, and you can see I have two products here for sale, the new iPhone 11 Pro Max, as well as the Surface Book that I've currently have listed. If I sell the phone, I can simply go mark as sold. If I want to sell it, but it hasn't been I haven't gotten all that much traction, I can actually go boost the listing here, and this is where I can pay Facebook. Let's actually have a look here. I can choose to run a different campaign, and the more I pay, of course, the more estimated reaches I'm going to get to. Again, I'm not going to boost any listings right now, but if you wanted to, you could simply select on one of these daily budget promotions, and you could spend $4, $6, $7, $10, or you could actually change to a custom budget and duration. But again, I don't think we need to do this, so I'm simply going to go back. Going to see all of my listings, and this is basically where you go and look after all your listings. If you've gotten out of Facebook and you're like, wait, how do I look at my listings again? All you have to do is simply go over to facebook.com, select on your marketplace, and again on the left hand side you can see your account. We select on your account, and it's going to take you straight back to where it says your listings, and you can see all of your active and inactive listings from here. Of course, you can go share if you want to get a sharing list to send your ad to other people. And if you select on the three ellipses here, you get more options, such as you can mark it as pending in the fact that you're waiting for someone to come and pay for it. You can view the listing, so see what it looks like. You can list it into more places, so you can edit it and you can put it into other groups you're a part of. You can edit the listing, so maybe you want to change the price or change the description or add more photos or pictures. Or of course, you can delete the listing altogether and remove it from your Facebook Marketplace. Cool, so there you guys have it. That is how you advertise and list anything on the Facebook Marketplace. I hope you guys found this video useful. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you want to supercharge the way you use your computer, hit that subscribe button as well. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.